ahora. I am live. Okay. Ah, my instant stick. Alrighty. Hi, Simon. How are you? I'm setting up real quick. You're the first one here. I'm good. I'm doing really good. I'm doing awesome. You can hear me perfectly fine? That's good. Today I'm doing some puppets. Poppets. Or voodoo dolls. Awesome. I'm gonna play some Peter Gundry. Let's do Edge of Darkness. I like that album. Hi Ashley. Who else is in? Let's see. Ooh, Bosetti. Is that how I say it? Hi. Hermit's Cave. All right, guys. Hi, Jen. So today I got inspired by Matt from Conjurer's Table to make some poppets out of clay. I have two types of clay that I usually work with. This one is air drying clay by Crayola. And this you could probably get at Walmart for like $7 or $8. And you get the entire tub. And I've used this before for a very long time. And it has a lot. Like, you won't run out of this. Now, I've had it for a couple of years. It is a little bit hard, but it's still moldable. Still moldable. You could wet your hands or drop a little bit of water in it so you could be able to work with it again. It doesn't go bad. And then I also found this Crayola clay in different colors. Oh yes, Jen, this is Peter Gundry and it's his Edge of Darkness, the Edge of Darkness album. And this one's a little bit more darker. And it does have the same song from last time, The Vampire Masquerade. So it has like a very carnival, haunted carnival feel to it. I love it. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I have my little cauldron burning. I have some acrylic paints. Oh, I have some acrylic paints over here that I usually work with to draw sigils or paint them if I want to paint them. I have my setup right here. I have newspaper over my altar cloth so it doesn't get damaged with clay. And I have some herbs here that I'm gonna mix into the clay. I have rosemary. I have cloves. I have ground clove and ground cinnamon as well. And then to mold the clay, I have this set of modeling tools. And this is actually used for cakes. When baking cakes and making things for cakes. It's a cake decorating set. And I got this at Walmart. It was a little bit pricey. I got it for like $17 or $18, but it's worth it. You get 10 different tools to work with. And they help you add shapes and stuff like that. Cutting tools and stuff like that. So I'll be using this for my clay as well. Alrighty. Let's see how are we doing here. It's fun. I love working with clay, guys. I'm not like that talented, but as long as you're creative and you're inspired, that's all that matters. Alrighty. Any particular color you guys think I should work with? I have gray, black, this brown, and white. All right, Maddie. Red. I'm gonna go with red for Hermit's Cave. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, Bosete said red too. Okay. It's not really red. It's like a burgundy type color, but I love it. I'm gonna go with that. I'll probably make a couple different ones. I'm thinking about doing like a male one and a female one. And then I also got inspired. I was on Etsy earlier and I saw, I forgot what channel, what store it was. but they had these cute little metal coins for like a flip coin. And instead of having yes and no on either side, it had future and past. One side was the future, the other side was the past. And I got inspired, excuse me, for my bone set. So I want to create a little clay coin and have future on one side and past on the other. And I'm actually going to create sigils. So on one side is going to be a future sigil and on the other side a past sigil. So I'll be doing that as well today. All right. So I have 2 pieces of this. And I'm going to see what I can do. I might have to add another. What if I do something like this? Kind of, okay. Give me 1 second, guys, because I have another pack. Sorry, I had to mute because of the boss call. It's okay, Jen, no problem. I haven't started yet. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to get another pack of this because I need more red. I need more red. I'll be right back. I'm here. Awesome. This album, guys, is so amazing. By Peter Gondry. Well, his entire music. And all his music is instrumental. But he has a variety of lighter music to dark music to fantasy fairy music, wizard music. You guys should check him out if you don't know who Peter Gondry is. Awesome on YouTube. All right. So I'm gonna use 3 pieces. This one I broke in half. And I could probably use the whole thing for this one. I'll use one entire thing for the, I'm not sure why it appears before names just recently. Before names just recently. Totally picturing spinning me and Patrick Swayze behind me with one hand. Oh, thank you, Don. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm molding, this is the head part of the clay. But what I want to do, I don't want to lose the shape of this because this is going to be the arms and legs. So I'm just pressing into it to kind of warm up the clay a little bit. And I'm going to start adding my herbs into it as well. So I have 2 of these pieces. And this is what I'm going to mold into the head. Okay, guys? Now the cloves, the loose cloves, the actual cloves, because I'm also working with ground clove. These, I'm going to pinch them into the doll once the doll is made. For the dolls, I'm trying to think. For the doll's joints. So it would be like the knees, the elbows, the shoulders, the crown chakra, the heart, the feet, and the hands. And some people do sigils. If you've seen, for example, I follow on Instagram, Spiritus Arcanum. They're really good. Like they do a lot of hoodoo stuff. Not only hoodoo, but a lot of hoodoo stuff. And their page is a little bit darker, but I love it. I love the things that they create. And they create these dolls with sigil work on it, and then according to the part of the body, it's according to the sigil. Okay. So I'm gonna use some ground clove, just sprinkled over the clay a little bit. Not too much. I'll show you guys now what I did. Okay, Mom. So I just sprinkled some ground clove right here, and I'm just rubbing the clay in it. Nothing too crazy. Basically, what I'm doing this for is so that the clay itself can grab the spices or the herbs that I'm using, and it's gonna go inside the clay and charge the clay itself. So the clay is going to have the purpose built inside of the dough itself. Okay? I do Bosere. So I'm gonna, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my path. Ooh, these ads, child, these ads. So I was raised Catholic. Now I'm gonna go and do the same thing with the ground cinnamon. I was raised Catholic, Bosere, but I was born into Santeria through my mom. Because when my parents were younger, in Puerto Rico, they would practice the Santeria. And they, usually in Puerto Rico, not Catholics in general, but a lot of people who practice the Santeria spirit path are also Catholic. So they kind of merge the Catholic with the Yoruba. She's not Yoruba, we're Puerto Rican. My parents are Puerto Rican. But we are, in my spiritual path, I have ancestors that are Taino natives, which are our Native Americans of the entire Caribbean. Not only Puerto Rico, but it includes Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, all the islands basically. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Simon. And also, so I added the cinnamon already. So my mom, when she got initiated into the religion, I was in her womb. And she did not notice. She didn't know this yet, that she was pregnant. And it came up in her reading. So I came blessed with the gifts of the Orishas. And that's something that I have within me. By her going into initiation with me in her womb, everything she got done, I picked up as well. So now I'm molding some rosemary into the clay as I speak. Just picking it up and molding it inside the clay. Yes, they are originally Nigerian. It's a part of Nigeria, the Yoruba tribe. But they came into the Caribbean and to other parts of the world when they were stolen from their country and became slaves. So they brought their faith with them. And because they weren't allowed to practice their religion, they merged their religion with Christianity and hid their gods within Christian saints. And that's how you get Santeria in the Caribbean, Cuba, Puerto Rico, in Venezuela. There's Maria Leoncia, which is also an aspect of it. In Brazil, you have the Candomblé and Umbanda. So there's a couple of different aspects of it. But they all have the same roots. They all come from the same places. And that's something I love to learn about. I like to read a lot about especially African religions and where I come from, because even though I don't carry the skin color, I do carry the blood. And to me, that's part of me. It's part of who I am. And I like to educate myself and educate others on especially the slavery trade in the Caribbean and where I come from, because it's in my blood. I have ancestors that came from the African tribes. All right. So the only thing I haven't added are the cloves, and that I'm gonna do at the end. I'll show you guys what I have so far. I went ahead and molded the ground cinnamon, the ground clove inside. Okay, this one you can't really see it because I tucked it inside. Oh, and it smells so good. Some both say that's awesome that you practice Nigerian Oricha. I love it. I love my roots and I love where I come from. The only reason why I don't, I started with Wicca when I was 14 years old, but I don't consider myself Wiccan. And once I was born, my parents did not practice Santeria anymore. My mom still does honor her saints. I'll show you real quick. Right behind me, we have the Ochung altar. That is her matron saint. And also Shango, which is Saint Barbara. She does honor her saints and she lights up her candles. She prays to her and everything. So I've always been witchy since I was little. But they don't practice anymore the Santeria. Now, for me, I don't consider myself, my religion, to be Santeria or Wicca. I just call myself a spiritual witch. That's the way I think about it. Just because I have my certain way of doing things, you know, I have nothing against Santeria or anything like that. I think it's a beautiful religion, but it's not my path. I'm part of it. It's in my blood, and I've learned from it a lot, but it's not what I practice. Now, I do have the lady that I go to once in a while. I usually go to her once a year. And I usually get readings from her. And in my readings came out that I am a child of both waters. So in Santeria, Ochun belongs to the river or sweet water. Lakes, rivers, anything that's sweet water. And Yemaya is in charge of the salt water, the ocean. Oshun is a beautiful Orisha to work with, and so is Yemaya. Beautiful, beautiful. In certain patakis are Santeria stories or mythology. In the Santeria mythology, they call them patakis, which are stories. And in certain patakis, Yemaya and Ochun are one and the same. In others, they're twins, and others, they're sisters, Ochun being the younger sister. My head is claimed by Yemaya. Now, Bosere, I have not been initiated. I don't have my warriors. I don't have any of that. And I'm actually planning on going to my lady to talk to her more about that because I need to see a Babalao, which is a witch doctor. Babalao would be the highest in Santeria, is considered the highest level that you can reach, and in the male aspect that you can reach is a Babalao, or other people call it a witch doctor, and so on and so forth. So I need to meet with a Babalao to know exactly what I need to get done if I was to get my initiation done the way it's supposed to be. Because by my mom initiating herself, me being in her womb, I basically picked up what she got initiated into. So, Yemaya is my guardian angel. She owns my crown, my head. But I also have a shun. That's why they tell me that my lady told me I am a child of both waters, meaning salt water and sweet water. So I have both in me. So I honor both equally. I honor Ochun and I honor Yemaya. Not a witch, Kaliana, is that how I say it? I'm sorry if I pronounce, guys. My pronunciations are off sometimes. Kaliana, yes, Kaliana. She's not a witch. My mom is very spiritual. She does her little witchy things, when she has to. That's the way I say it. But my mom is very, very spiritual. Um, she is so motherly. I tell my mom, Mom, you have the power to heal in your hands, because if I have a certain pain in my body or anything, and she just massages me or touches me, I feel better. Um, so I rolled them up already, back into its shape, kind of. And so I always tell that to my mom. I'm like, Mom, you have healing hands. I love my mom. She's my everything. So, like I was saying, she doesn't practice it. We do not practice Santeria. I've, I do go, I have friends that are Santeros, and I do go to the misas espirituales, which are, um, some people call that tapping the table, I believe, or something like that. I should interview who, Simon? Oh, thank you, Jen. I love my mama. She's my mama. Do you do offerings to Oshun? Sorry. Yes, I do. I honor both setting. I honor Oshun and I honor Yemaya both. To me, they're equal. They're equal. Yes, oh, that would be incredible. My mom, yes. I would. I thought about interviewing my mom. Um, my mom doesn't remember a lot. I mean, she's been with my dad since they were 12 years old. They're 55 now, so it's a lifetime. Um, and they got initiated when they were 17 years old. She doesn't remember much about it because throughout the years, she stopped practicing. We moved a couple of times, and she lost a lot of her notebooks and everything. Usually in Yoruban traditions, everything is passed on by mouth, and you keep a notebook, kind of like what we call a book of shadows or grimoire, where you keep everything that was told to you, taught to you, um, what offerings you give to your particular deity, everything. Everything is in that notebook. So she lost that throughout the years during the move. So she does her little thing. She lights her candles. She buys her flowers. On the day of that saint, she honors it. She gives it fruits. Um, but that's why I say we don't practice Santeria. Now, my mom only speaks Spanish. She understands English a little bit and she could kind of speak it, but she doesn't really speak English. But I'm actually thinking about, once I move in January and we set up in the new house and everything, I want to set up an interview with my mom and maybe translate it over to English about her path and, what she believes in and all that. Overall, my mom is Catholic, and she believes Jesus Christ as our Savior. So, mama's home. So what I'm doing, I'm molding these two together. This is going to be the body with the legs, the arms. So maybe about there. I want to change it a little bit. Huh? ¿Qué? Oh. Have the feet. I kind of want the body to be a little bit thicker. I don't want it to be so... Let me see what I can do. Mommy, te mandan saludos. Say hi, Mom. Hi. I don't, Boseria. I don't understand. I do understand certain words, just because during my teenage years I was interested in learning, certain aspects of the religion, where I came from and stuff like that. So what I did was, I'm actually scorching with my own nails the bottom piece of the head, and I'm gonna scorch the same thing here to attach it. So I don't I don't understand the language. There's certain words that I do understand that I use, and when I don't understand, I usually search it online. And it's words on how to honor the spirits, whether in ritual or lighting up a candle, and things like that. Like I said, it is not what I practice. I do believe in it because it's where I come from, and I honor it, but it's not what I practice. I don't consider myself a santero or a babalao or none of that. Now, the lady that I do go to, she is a santera, and every time I talk to her, you know, she tells me, this is what you are to be doing. I don't know why you don't do it. She tells me, you're meant to help people. Work with your hands, heal people. It's in your destiny. So every time I go to her, she makes me think. But I go to the beat of my own drum. I don't like to consider myself and put myself under a mold or a certain name or label. I don't like to label myself. That's a better word for it. I just consider myself me. And I am the way I am. And I believe in many things. That's why I cannot say that I follow one path, because my path is many paths, not just one. So let me ask you, as someone who has this in your history, if you were to teach an old white witch, hint, hint, your history and practice, would that be cultural appropriation? Okay, Jen. So, to me it is. To me, if I have someone that is trying to learn, no matter their background or where they come from, and they are interested in an aspect, whether that's Native American, African, Eastern, Middle Eastern, whatever the case, I believe it's appropriate. If your intent in your heart is true and you desire to learn, and you're not just doing it for the hell of it, or just to say, oh well, now I'm a voodoo priestess. You get what I'm saying? I don't mind educating people, or even learning myself. Like I said, that's why I don't label myself. I call myself a spiritual witch. I'm spiritual and I'm a witch. I'm not Wiccan, and I'm not Santerian. I'm not Yoruba. I am me. Exactly, because it's in fashion. Exactly. I like that. I find following one path quite narrow. So do I. I think that's the beauty of our craft. Oh, thank you. We look alike, yes. If you see my dad, you'd go crazy though. Bosere, you would go crazy because I look a lot like my dad too. So this is where I'm at so far. I'm thinking about leaving the back like that just because I kind of want to use him flat. I don't want to stand him up or nothing like that. And I could probably add more clay to make him more thicker, but I think he's cool like this. Now I'm going to go a little bit into details in the face. Oh, it smells so good. It smells divine. Oh, with the herbs, I love that. Yes, Jen, I massaged the herbs inside of the clay. Actually, sorry. He's a little soft. So I used the ground clove, the ground cinnamon while I was rolling it up, and I added the rosemary. Now the actual cloves, these, I'm gonna use on the joints, or maybe even the 7 chakras. I might do that. Even though I can make a separate one for the chakras. So what I want to do with the cloves, I want to have one on the chest for the heart. I want to have one on the brow for the third eye, on the crown, on the shoulders, on the hands, on the knees, and on the feet. And on the private part. No, Jen, it's rosemary. Yes, rosemary. So Bosere, basically what I'm using the herbs, depending on your purpose for the doll, you would use the different herbs or spices or whatever you want to use in the doll. I incorporate it inside of the clay so that that intent is built into the clay doll itself. So it has the intent and the purpose inside of the doll. Now to awaken the doll, once it's done and dried and I've painted it, if I'm gonna paint it, I'm not gonna paint this one. I like the color of the clay, that's why I chose that color. And thanks to you guys that helped me pick the color. I'll probably do sigil work on it, carve it once it's a little bit harder with my carving tools. Do some symbols on it as well with the clothes attached to where I said the points that I want to do on the doll. And then if I wanted to paint it, I would paint it, but I'm not going to paint it. I like the color, the rawness of it. Oh, an alarm. Never fails. 2 o'clock already. I've been on for 31 minutes just chit-chatting. Oh, it's going to smell amazing. Power up your intention. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Definitely. Now I kind of want, I'm trying to because I don't want this to fall apart. So right now what I'm doing in the back, you see how I'm folding this with my finger? So it's kind of like making sure it's attached all the way down, that the clay is attached so it doesn't fall apart. I could have separated the legs if I wanted to, but I kind of like him like this. This guy is amazing. His music, oh my god. You guys, I go crazy. Mine either. I'm as artistic. You guys, I'm not that artistic either, to be honest. Yes, time does fly when you're having fun, Simon. I don't consider myself an artistic or a professional. I like to think about it as we all have a muse. And if you sit down and you think about, oh, I'm gonna make this, but I'm not that good. Oh, there's better people out there than me. Oh, I don't know if I should go for it. You never get anything done. If you have an idea in your head and you don't know how to execute it, or you have certain doubts, go for it. Don't doubt yourself. That's the worst thing you could do, because once you doubt yourself, you don't get anything done. Go head on first. Try it. Even if you mess up, try it. That's the beauty of it. Oh, thank you, Kaliana. Thank you. Yes, pure heart, intention. Definitely, Jen, definitely. So I'm just rubbing up on the clay. I'll show you guys what I've done so far. And look, that actually made it stronger a little bit. So I kind of molded all this in the middle, the back. I like to leave this here so you can kind of know that's the legs and the knees right here. Okay. One thing I'm not good at all, that I have no talent in, is instruments other than the drum. I would love to be able to play a music instrument. I would love to learn how to play a violin or a cello or something like that. I think it's beautiful. Or even a harp. I love harps. It looks like a human cross. Yes, I actually like that though. I like that a lot. I like that. I use crosses a lot in my magic. To me, it's a symbol of protection. And I feel that anyone can use a cross. Is not just particularly something that belongs to Christianity. In my case, that's just how I feel. I feel if if you feel that something can protect you, no matter from what path or religion or other I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Or another race. If you see something that you like to incorporate in your magic, do it. If it's all about the intent to me, you know. Um, for example, to me, the Lord's Prayer is protective, and even let's say I'm cleansing someone with an egg or a coconut, it's what you believe, it's with the intent that you use it with. You know, in hoodoo and voodoo, they use the Bible. And why? Because they feel that it's powerful. The prayers in there, the Psalms and all of that is powerful. And it is if you believe in it. You know, maybe you don't believe in it. That's fine. Maybe you believe in I forgot what it's called. I lost my train of thought again. Um, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, you know, or let's say a Hindu prayer or anything like that. What is hoodoo? Bosere hoodoo is what Matt from Conjurer's Table practices. It's actually the magical aspect of voodoo. Voodoo would be the religion, and hoodoo would be the magic, the folk magic. I don't know too much about hoodoo, but oh, Matt. So thank you. Welcome back. Bosere just asked, "What is hoodoo?" Can you explain to her a little bit better what hoodoo is? I told her that voodoo would be the religion itself, and hoodoo would be the magic, the folk magic, and stuff like that. But since that is your path, my friend, you can explain it better than me. So far, I'm gonna show you what I have, Matt. Look. Sorry, guys. I'm a little cuckoo. Don't mind me. All right. I want to add some details to my doll, so I'm going to be using this tool. Basically, what I'm not going to carve in it yet. I just want to add like some details here. I'll show you guys now. Air dry. Okay, Matt. Good witchcraft. Nature's Jen. What have I missed? So you let the poppet dry naturally or bake it? Jen, I let it dry naturally. In this modeling clay set by Crayola, it says it won't dry out, so you can make new creations again and again. I'm hoping it dries out because I need it to. Now this one is an air drying clay. It dries by itself. Whatever you make out of it, it dries out. I'm hoping it dries out though, and I think it will because it's kind of actually getting a little hard now. It's not as soft when I started with it. Not days later. I'm impatient too, Matt. Really? Do you think I could bake this? I bake mine most of the time. If this can be baked, Matt, let me know at what degrees, because I would actually like to bake it if it'll harden. I'm just scared that it'll crack on me or anything like that. I don't want the doll to lose its shape or crack on me. I monitor mine. Add the clay. The clay I get is meant for oven use. Okay. I'll search online though. Maybe there's instructions. Maybe I could find online. Hey, you can put air drying clay or modeling clay in the oven for 10 minutes or whatever. And I have to flip them over a little bit. Sorry guys, I'll show you the doll now. I'm just working on this real quick so you guys could kind of get a feel of what I did and why. So far, this is what I have. I added this detail here, and look what I did to the feet. I added little toes. I thought modeling kit was oil-based and will harden up some when it cools, but always stays a bit soft compared to other clays. I think so too, Don. I think so too. Set out of clay. That's a good idea. Rune set out of clays. That's awesome.
The demands placed on IT today are growing.
Thinking
It
all
would be
sorts of
great
thoughts
if
about
IT
them,
could
but
pick
this
one or
copy
the
I
other,
have kicking
productivity
around
or
somewhere.
security.
Use it, cat. Use your imagination. I'm telling you. If you doubt yourself, you won't get nothing done. And that applies to anything in life, guys. If you want a new job, if you want a new house, oh, I might not get it. I might not get approved. Don't think like that. You doubt yourself, you're never going to get anything done. Believe in yourself. Jump into things head on. Even if you fall, even if you hit yourself, get yourself back up and try again. That's the only way we get things done, guys, by trying. Even if you don't succeed, you tried. You took that step.
And they collectively deliver an experience that delights the end customer, but also delivers what IT needs to make sure that the enterprise is safe.
Also, Kaliana, my first rune set, I went to the dollar store. In Dollar Tree, you find a bag of river stones, or yeah, river stones or river rocks. They're usually a little bit smoother, and you could get a marker, either a metallic marker, a permanent metallic marker, and you could draw your runes on the stones too, even if it's just as your first set to start as well. You know, if you don't feel like spending money, or if you have clay lying around the house, hey, use clay. That'll be awesome, Jen. I would love to see that. A goddess and a god sculpture. That'd be awesome. That'd be fun, Jen. You could definitely do a video like I'm doing. That'd be awesome to watch the process. I know it's gonna take hours, but at least in between process. This one's a little bit darker, this particular song, but it's good. I like it. All right. So now I think let me do this with this. I think it's a little bit better if I do it with this. Let's see where we're at. I cannot find them here. I started collecting stones around the house, but I can't find 24 who are the same size. You can even use shells. Kaliana, you can use shells, seashells also. That'd be cool too. A seashell set for runes, that'd be awesome too. Or you could do pre-film the video, Jen, and do like not a step by step, but like when he starts, kind of like the beginning process, mid process, and the ending process also. Oh gosh, guys! If I was a singer, I'd die of hunger. That's for sure. I'm using this little cool tool. I'm gonna show you guys so far what I did. So this is what I did to the hands. I did just 3 little markings, just like I did for the toes. I did this marking right here. And now I'm gonna dip this in to do the holes of the eyes. Let's see what I can come up with. Ñaña, ¿qué fue eso? Everything okay? I want to do the mouth a certain way. Well, let me kind of do this. Let's see if I can kind of roll it up to make it look a certain. By a phone call. I had to turn off the music real quick. Give me 1 second. Toma, papi. Toma. Dile que estás cargando el teléfono o algo. Hello. Mami, papi.
Dime, mi amor. Dime.
Sorry, guys. Clean my space for tomorrow morning. Can't let Simon Peeps see my messy space. I love that. This is super cool. I might actually be able to do this little. I'm going to the store after work for Clay. Ah, yay! That's awesome, Jan. Awesome. I got inspired by Maddie this morning. He posted in our in Jen's group page his little clay dolls that he made a year ago. And I was like, what? So guys, this is what I have so far. This is what I have so far. This is my little guy. He looks a little bit like, I feel like maybe I should added a little bit of belly on him. Maybe I should have made him a little bit more thicker. All right. I want to make his neck a little bit thinner. I feel he looks a little bit weird. I'm making my own music, guys. Yes, gingerbread man, kind of. Does he look that cute? I didn't want him to look like a gingerbread man. He smells so good. Kind of want to make this a little bit more expandable. I have an idea, guys, and I think I'm gonna go for it. I feel like here in the middle, actually, I can dent this in a little bit more. And I'll show you guys. I like the idea that Maddie had when he made his dolls, that he had like a dent within the middle of the doll. So you can actually put herbs in it and things like that. So I'm gonna go for it with my doll as well. And like I said, depending on the intent of your doll, would be depending on the herbs that you use inside the clay. Oh, I'm slipping. I didn't even know it. Oh my god. It's been around longer. Great idea, Jen. Yes, awesome. Jen has awesome ideas. Mama Squirrel. Sorry, Jen. Am I falling back or is it the phone? Sorry, Pepper. It was the phone. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, guys. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna show you guys what I've done so far. I was at, I want to say it was Dollar General yesterday with my mom. And where I got the modeling clay, they also had a little set of clay tools. And I think it was $3. And it brings like 3 or 4 of these. One with a point, one that you could use with like to cut the clay, one like this that you can mold into the clay. So maybe if you want to work with clay, you want to do these little clay dollies, check your dollar store before anywhere else. So I went ahead and kind of got inspired by Maddie. And look what I did into the center of the doll. And I use this. This is the same tool. You have a bigger side and a smaller side. I use a smaller side to go into the eyes and the mouth, and I kind of moved it around to make it more oval shaped in the mouth. And then I use the bigger one to press into the chest. And in here you can stuff it with herbs. You can, you know, use it as a conduit. And I'm gonna leave it empty. I'm not gonna stuff it till it's completely dry, because then you can use the doll for different purposes, not just one. I think he's done. I think he's done. I wanted to go and push the clothes like I said inside of him, but I think I'm not gonna do that because I don't wanna ruin him. I think I want to draw sigils on him instead. I think I'm gonna do that instead. And I'm not gonna do the sigils now, just because I'm not quite sure what sigils I'm going to use. Maybe I could do that in another video or show you guys in a video how I finish him. I've been an hour in. Are you guys interested in me staying on a little bit longer? Maybe do a smaller version or a female version, or even do that little coin I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't know if I should finish or keep going. So if you guys are interested, I'll stay on a little bit longer, depending on you guys. Oh, thank you, Pepper. Thank you. Thank you. I don't consider myself that handsome. I like to think of myself that I'm passable, or that I'm at least okay looking. That makes me happy, at least being okay looking. We have such a great community that way. I was talking about this last night, how we all send our subbies to others in the community. Yes, that's what makes a community. And not only a community, we're a family. We're a family. We're a family. I also, oh, thank you, Jen. Oh, stop it. You're going to make me blush. Oh. Yes, I found this amazing, amazing community. I actually, I found Jen, and from Jen, I met Maddie, Dave, Simon as well. I found Lady Grave Dancer. She's really really cool. She hasn't uploaded anything within in the last month. She must be busy or something. I hope she's doing okay. I'm sending her my love. I love her. You guys should check her out too. She's awesome. She's really cool. If only we were 30 years younger, eh? Oh gosh, Simon. Oh gosh. Stop making me blush. Oh, my cheeks are getting red. Oh my. So what do you guys think? I'm 55 minutes in. Should I say goodbye or should I continue a little bit? My incense is not done, so how about that? I still got half an incense to go, so I'm not gonna go yet. Penis. Oh my god, Jen. Oh, I can't. Oh my god, I can't. It got hot in here. Woo. Jeez. Oh gosh. I'm gonna play some more music. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Whew. Oh gosh. Oh Jen, you make my day, girl. Ah, you make my day, Jen. I cannot wait till May. So I'll continue, guys. I'll continue. Now with this guy, I'm done. I'm done with him. I think he looks pretty cool. And yeah, he looks a little slim, but I wish I would have made him a little bit thicker, but I think that's cool. For my first Poppet out of clay, what do you guys think? My first one. I've done stuff out of clay. Actually, I'm going to show you guys what I've done with the air drying clay. Give me 1 second. I won't be long. Ah, I barely could find them in my chest. So these are... They're deteriorating. They've been in there for years. They got all messed up. Oh, wow. Oh, guys, this is not going to look good. But I'll show you guys anyway. Wow. They deteriorated in there. These I made years ago. This is one really cool guy. He kind of broke off. See his face? And this was like a Medusa. A Medusa inspired. She had these snakes all around her, but they've all passed away already. Yeah, I've had this for at least 4 years in the bag. This is my Scully guy. And I used the air drying clay with this. But what I did was I had left them inside this bag. And I swear to you, they've been in there for like at least 4 years, no lie. Oh my god, I found a feather in the bag. Hey. You see, guys, when you find something after a long time, it's like revisiting a treasure you put away. I'm just cleaning out the bag. Oh, that's sad. They got messed up. So they kind of died. When they aren't needed, but their purpose was done. No, Jen, these were not for, they weren't, I did them for fun. I created them for fun. This one was my favorite one. He was kind of cool. I don't know if you can still see his face, but he was kind of cool. He had these snakes on his face. And the detail of the mouth. And these are with the air drying clay. Last time I pulled these out were probably a year ago, and what I think they were still fine. They were in mint condition. What I think happened was, since I had them in the bag, locked up, and they were all attached to each other, I ignored it there, and they probably got messed up. So se dañaron. ¿Te acuerdas los primeros que hice?
Dañaron.
Están todos dañados.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're messed up. I'm gonna keep them just cause I love them. And since this is a natural clay, it's the air drying clay. This is natural clay. I made them out of these the first time I bought this. Since it's a natural clay, I'm gonna keep them in the bag, and I'm gonna leave them as offerings to nature. Whether that's when, whenever I find a flower I want from a plant or something like that, or some branches from a tree that have fallen, I'll leave them as offerings. Oh, that's really neat. Damn, so you kind of thought, oh dear, oh wow. You may have, but they may have had a purpose you didn't know about. That's true. That's definitely true, Jen. Maybe they served their purpose. It's a great idea. Yes, thank you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep them because I have an emotional attachment to them. They were the first things I ever made out of clay. So I'm gonna keep them and leave them as offerings. And I'm also gonna leave that feather I found in the bag as well. I just wanted to show you guys that very quickly. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the coin I want to do to add to my set, my bone set. I want to create a little flip coin. I could just buy it for $13 off of Etsy, but why not make it out of clay, right? Let's see. I was watching The Haunting Hill House right before you went on. It was scared, it creeped me. You spirit lift me up, I'm good. Oh, thank you, Kaliana. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Modern employees are rarely at their desks. Windows 10 apps like Office 365, combined with new form factors and the Intel vPro platform, deliver better multitasking.
Okay, guys, so I am a little thirsty. I'm going to treat myself to a drink.
The Intel vPro platform,
I'm gonna have myself a drink.
Solution hardens identity protection in silicon.
For those of you, my friends, that don't like drinking beer, I don't like beer. I don't know if you ever heard of these, but they have them in different flavors: blueberry, I think raspberry, strawberry, green apple, and apple. And they're called Red's Apple Ale. I like to think about it as, it actually says it here, natural apple flavored with caramel. And it's kind of like a hard cider. And I like it. So I'm going to have one because it's a hot day in Florida. And yeah. So I'm going to have one while I keep chatting with you guys. I have to get my PPD ready. Like 2 minutes. No problem, Jen. I'll be here. I am going to sip on this off camera because I don't think that's appropriate. Bible City, thank you for joining. Rewatch later. It's always good to have you here. Okay, I'll see you later. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, am I talking too much or am I on too much? Should I finish off? What do you guys think? Now I want to make the coin. I don't know what color to make it. I think I'm gonna go with black. I don't have anything black in my set. I don't have anything in my bone set that is black. Or should I do gray? Black or gray? Anybody? Black or gray? Let's see. Okay. Thank you, Kaliana. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. Black. Okay. I'm gonna go with Simon. Black. Awesome. Should I, if I do a disc, I'm trying to see how big to make it. I think that's a moderately big piece. I think that's awesome. I think that'll be fine. I think good thing about this clay, it apparently this clay doesn't dry out. But to be honest, guys, he is hardening up. He is not as loose as when I first started playing with him. I think he's. This is perfect lifetime for me. Oh, awesome! 2:30. So there's what 6-hour difference. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Oh, now I know. Okay, now I know how it works. Before I was trying to figure out the time zone. I'm like, I don't get it. But now I get it. So around this time is good. Around this time is good for me too. It's good for me too. So I'll definitely keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna roll it up like this because I'm trying to make a coin. Not a real coin because coins are made out of metal. And guys, if you just warm it up, you just use your fingers and you just start shaping it up. Oh, your 5-hour difference. Okay. That's awesome, Simon. Is it cold? Is it snowing over there where you're at today? Over here we had 2 days of cold, which my back was killing me. And today is hot again. It's back to 87 degrees. Hello, South Florida. Hmm? Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm just laying it flat. I'll show you guys. Let me show you guys. I'm laying it flat and I'm just, sorry, trying to figure out where the camera is. And I'm just pressing on it, dragging it to flatten it out. Now for this, guys, I'm not gonna add herbs in it. This is just for my bone set. It's not gonna represent like a shape of an animal or nothing like that. Maybe if it was gonna be an animal or a guardian or something like that, I would have infused it with herbs. But because I just want to use it as a flip coin, on one side it's gonna represent the past and on the other side the future. So I'm not gonna add herbs into this, okay? Oh, you live on a mountain. That must be beautiful. That must be beautiful. Hey, Maddie, welcome back. So I'm gonna show you where I finished him off. Look. And this, I got inspired with your dolls with this little thing in here. So that's him. That's my guy. Brrrr. Now I'm making the clay coin that I told you about, remember? We were looking at those coins earlier and I showed you it for my bone set. So I decided to just make it out of clay. Guys, if you haven't checked Maddie's post, you need to see it in the Willowin group. Oh my god, his little clay guys are awesome. They look so adorable. I saw them this morning and I got so inspired. I'm like, hey, I want to play with clay. I love it how we all just inspire each other. And guys, that to me is what a community and a family is all about, inspiring each other. Why put each other down when we can just learn from each other? And everybody starts in a different way, you know? We're not all in the same level, but you know, we learn from each other. And that to me is the meaning of community. Helping each other, being there for one another. Instead of criticizing each other, help each other out. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, and we're all on in a different path of our journey. I'm using this little thing to kind of roll over it to flatten it out a bit. Yeah, I feel there's no reason to put each other down, you know? Um, I'm a positive person even on my bad days. I'm not gonna tell you, hey, I don't ever have a bad day, you know? I've had bad days and ups and downs, but I'm me and I'm always gonna be me. You don't get anything by being negative. What do you gain off of that? You just become miserable and you bring down those around you. Why be negative? Stay positive. Stay positive no matter what you're going through. And I guarantee you, your day's gonna go better. I'll be going gem and herb shopping at the farmer's market. We'll do a little live on my Facebook page. That'll be awesome, Kaliana. I'm in. I am in. I'm in definitely to see what you find. That'll be awesome. Kind of want to flatten it out a little bit more with my hand. It's not going to be perfect. But so far, this is what I got. I got a little bit of white clay stuck from the previous, the little clay heads that I showed you guys, but that's fine. When I was younger, I used to not get anything done because I would always wanted to be a perfectionist and I wanted everything to be perfect how I imagined it. And then I learned that imperfections are also beautiful and they make you unique.
Oh, mira qué lindo te quedó ese. Oh my God. Mira, tú tienes un arte porque tú.
I love my mama bear. She supports everything I do. And that's important, guys. I know some of us don't have a family that supports us, but what is family, you know? You can find family anywhere. It could be a friend or even our community. I consider you guys a family, you know? As long as, you know, we help each other out. You know, there's no reason to put each other down or talk bad about each other, or I don't see what people gain off of that, you know? I don't see what people gain off of that. Yes, Maddie, I used to be a perfectionist, and in some things I still am, but I learned that nothing in life is perfect. Flaws and all, you gotta love yourself, you gotta love what you do, and that's what I see in my art. I learned not to be a perfectionist, you know? There's beauty within the flaws as well, you know? And that's what makes each of us unique in our own way. Our flaws, or what you would consider our flaw, your flaw, maybe someone else would consider it something beautiful. Negative again this year. No TB exposure for this chica. Oh, Jen, you're funny. So this is where I'm at. I think that's a pretty good thickness. Let me see if I can flip it. Oh, no, no flipping. No flipping coin. I'm kidding. I don't know if it's too big for my bone set. Maybe I want it to be a little bit smaller, but I kind of like this because I can like decorate it and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna keep you guys on with me. Give me 1 second while I grab a marker. On the actual newspaper that I'm working on in the flat surface, I'm gonna come up with the sigils real quick. One for the past and one for the future. Give me 1 second. All right. So I have past. Maddie said in his thing to remove all the vowels. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm removing the A. So I have PST for past. Now I could do the P. Okay. So I'm gonna do okay. So I'm gonna show you guys what I came up with. So over here I did the P for past, the S and the T. I kind of want to switch it around for it to look similar to a rune. So this is how I did the P, the S, and the T. And I combined them all to create this one bind rune. So that's going to be my sigil for the past. Girl, I'm not leaving you. Trying to get rid of me, Jen? Oh my God. I'm going to have to hop out in a few because I have another haircut. That's fine, Maddie. No problem. So that's what I created for my past. And I just did that real quick, guys, just now. Just did that right now. Hey, Maddie, what do you think about this? Sweeney Todd. That's funny. So I have the T right here. This is the T right here. Then I did the P and the S. So that's what I have. And that's going to be for my past. I'm going to go ahead and do the present one as the future. I'm not going to do present because the reason I'm making this, guys, is because I saw a coin that I fell in love with. And on one side it said the past, the other side it said present. And it was a gold coin. They also have it in silver, excuse me, on Etsy. I thought it was awesome for my bone set. So when I see it coming up, maybe in the area that it falls on, I know it's speaking about the person's past or their future. And I kind of click that together and I'm like, hey, the coin is kind of cute. It's $13. Today I'm working with clay. Why not make something out of clay better? It's natural and it's going to be cool. It's going to look cooler in my bone set, no? So that's why I thought about this. So now I'm going to do the future. Let's see. Future. Take away the vowels. I have F, T, R. What happened to my music? What happened to the music? Music makes you lose control. This is also Peter Gundry, and it's off of his We Are the Chosen in the Circle of Life album. Did you know that Libras are music witches? Really? That's awesome. I'm a Libra, guys. Isn't there a bakery next door? What have I missed? It's a great love that you are a genius. Minus the fingernail. That looks great. Minus the fingernail. Oh, my fingernails, guys. Yes, it's from the clay. I promise I keep my fingers clean. I don't know how to make pie. Neither do I, Matt. That's fine. I know how to make breads, though. Bread making is awesome. Your daddy called. What daddy, Jen? Oh, Father Squirrel? Absolutely, we are Gina. That's awesome. Me too, Simon. I only know that because I looked up for a friend this morning. Not your fingernails, I said. Okay, Simon. Ooh, forest switch. I love the forest. So let's see, another T. Let's see, what if I do the F? The T. F. I could do, let's see. Or whatever. Oh! Again. Slipped again. Can you believe that? Goes out to find what kind of... goes to find out what kind of witch I am. Very eyes wide shut. Well, according to astrology, I know how. I already know what I am. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm so fascinated by how this music matches what he's doing. Kaliana, I love Peter Gundry. Look him up on YouTube. He's a composer and he has amazing instrumental music. Darker music, fantasy music, nature music. His stuff, he has such a range of a variety of music and it's all amazing. This particular track I'm playing is called We Are the Chosen and it's in the album The Elixir of Life. So I came up with different two different oh my god, sigils for future. And I took away the vowels again. And then FTR is what I had. I want to make them look kind of like runes. So I did the R like this and the F like this. And then the T, I didn't know if I wanted to keep the T like this. Sorry guys, like this. Or use it small. One better. And what I did here, I'm going to show you guys again. I went ahead and did the R, the T right here, and then the F is right here. So that's how I came up with this one. And this is the one I'm going to go with. I kind of like this shape better than this one. Okay? In this one, I kept the T capitalized. But in this one, I kind of kept it, not capitalized. Am I back on, guys? Sorry, my internet went off. Yes, I'll type his name right now. Can I even type on this chat? Yes, Peter Gundry. Yes. Sound of an Ocean Wave has it. Peter Gundry. And so does Jen. Perfect. Guys, his albums are amazing. Am I back on? Because I feel like... Okay, thank you, Maddie. So I wanted to show you guys. This is the rune I'm going to keep for the future. This one right here. And then for the past, I don't know if I'm going to do this one or I'm going to try doing this again. The small T. Sorry guys, my internet is acting a fool again. Can you guys see me again? I'm not gonna move the phone anymore. Am I back on? Awesome, thank you, Maddie. Sorry guys. Okay, so I'm gonna use this side to carve the sigil on each side on the center, and then I'm gonna, I'm gonna add this side, which looks like a seashell, around the edges to give it a little design. Okay? So I'm gonna go with the T, I said, yes. The T. T. For the past. I like this track too. It's really good. This one is Breathe New Life. Also part of the Elixir of Life. I'm just carving into the clay with this. Touch up on the chat. Wow, 87 minutes. Almost at an hour and a half exactly. Wow. I'm almost done, guys. And talking about doubting yourself, I doubted myself over and over again about starting a channel. Whether I was too shy, or I was gonna sound crazy, or sound like a fool. But I went ahead and told myself, you only live once. And no matter where you at, no matter what you do, people are always gonna criticize you. No one's always gonna agree with you. No matter what you do in life. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna go for it. And that's what I did. So this is the final sigil I came up with for the past. You have the T in the middle. You have the P for past and the S. Oh, I scratched it. Of course I would. My silly self. So I decided to go with what makes me happy. And I'm happy. I'm happy to share with you guys my creativity and share who I am. Oh, thank you, Simon. Thank you. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, guys. What's a VR, Matt? I don't know what that is. I want to do a VR to this. What is that? A video response? So I'm not gonna mess with it no more. That's the side of the past. I'm gonna do the sigil on the other side, and then I'm gonna go around the perimeter with this to give it a little design. But once I'm done with the feature, so I have right here. For the future, I'm also gonna do this. This one. Ah. Let me see if I can bring it down a little bit. Kind of messed up here a little bit. Okay. Estoy terminando, ñaña, ¿ok? Doing this. Doing this here. Guys, I can literally listen to Peter Gundry all day. It soothes me. Some color to it, like where you carve the sigil to have a little contrast. Yes, Kaliana, I might go into the coin, not the poppet, but the coin. Yes, I'm thinking of going over it with gold paint or even red, maybe white, but I'm thinking red for it to pop. I want it to pop. Thank you, Kaliana, for saying it's beautiful. Video on response. That'll be awesome, Matt. Maybe we could even do an entire series like that. Remember we spoke earlier about you wanted to do a video on response for the bone reading, and your casting set. Maybe we could do like a video on response series of more of a hoodooish aspect of things, like the clay poppets, the bone readings and stuff like that. That'll be kind of cool. I'm down for that. I'm definitely down for that. Are you going to add some color? I'm gonna add color. Will you help me create a family crest? You have a lot of talent and creativity. Yeah, Lillian, message me. Message me on Facebook. I was only talking about the coin. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yes, the coin definitely. I'm gonna be adding color to the coin. And this is my future. So future and past. These little specks that you see are parts of white clay from the little clay dollies I had done in the past that I showed you guys. But I don't mind that. That's fine. Things happen for a reason. So now I'm using this little tool that looks like a shell to go around the coin. Just to add a little bit more of a design to it. See? And I'm doing the same on the other side. And the other side. What do you guys think? I like it. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't want to mess with it too much. So this is it, guys. This is it. Thank you, Jen. Awesome.
Entonces no cumpleaños no voy a votar.
¿Qué?
Entonces no cumpleaños no. ¿A qué me pasa?
No lo bote. Guárdalo en una bolsita. Sorry, guys. Mom had a question. Those sigils look great on the coin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cat scratch. Oh, Lillian, you're so funny. Guys, let me tell you, if you guys have a feeling of making something and you have an idea, go for it. Don't be scared. If you're scared and you doubt yourself, you're never going to get anything done. Go for it. That's the fun in it. If you mess up, it's clay. Move it around and continue till you get something you like. All right? 98 minutes. And here is my guy. Whatever I decide to add on him and draw on him or whatever I do to him, I'll go ahead and post pictures of it later. I'm not sure if it's going to be today. I want him to dry a little bit before I do anything else to him. The coin, the only thing I'm going to do to the coin is actually draw over the sigils with paint. And that's it, guys. That's it. That's my video. Like if you watched my video and you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. And that's about it, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye, everybody. Lights and love. Love and light.